All right. Looks like we're live. Welcome, everybody, whoever's out there. I'm Andre Turan, and this is Finding Everlasting Fitness. I'm actually doing this live stream a little bit earlier than I normally would. Just want to check if my stream is going down to Insta as well. Let's see. All right, looks like that's good too. All right. Beautiful. All right, so in theory, I'm going live to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I think those are the only three places right now. And so tonight, I wanted to talk about something really important. And this is the idea that a lot of people, they jump into fitness because they want to get fit really fast. And I get that. I guess I would too. You know, if I had whatever distance to go before I was fit, I'd want to be there as quickly as I possibly could. And my goal, of course, with everybody that I work with is to get them there as quickly as possible. But the thing is, it's actually more important to kind of work backwards and to realize that fitness is even though it could seem like a game, and a lot of the programs that I lead are sort of like games, and it could be fun, that it can cause stresses in the body over time that lead the body to go out of balance, out of whack. No matter what you're doing, whether you're just doing the elliptical, or if you're a jogger, or if you're just walking the treadmill, or if you're lifting weights, doing fitness classes, it doesn't matter. The body at some point will create tension, just a habitual tension that's going to start throwing it out. And it's really important to learn how to work with these tensions and bring your body back into balance constantly. So tonight, I wanted to show you all what I do on a daily basis, especially after when I've done workouts, on how to balance my body out. So it's kind of like, one way of looking at it is like a car. You drive a car, it's brand new, it's driving great, and a year later it needs an alignment, right? And if you don't get the alignment, it's going to be like shimmying all over the place. And that's how it is with our joints too. But with our bodies, it eventually can lead to pain. And that's what we want to avoid. We want to avoid pain. So this is what helps you avoid pain and helps you to keep working out for the rest of your life with power. Learning how to recover properly. So I'm now going to show you something that I do, and hopefully it'll be helpful for you. I'm just going to check my streams here real quick. All right. Just give me 1 second here. Before I actually get into it. All right, I think it's going right. All right, welcome, Val. So I'm going to be showing you my recovery technique. Crucial. If you're working out and you don't have a recovery system together, oh yeah, and listen, athletes, all right, think about athletes, professional athletes, after a long day of training, you know, they train like whatever, 6-8 hours a day doing different things. They get massages afterwards. It's kind of expensive to get a massage every time you work out. So why do they get massages? You want to bring inflammation down, and that's really important. So if you bring inflammation down and then you learn how to balance your joints out and do that on a daily basis, you are going to prevent pain, right? If you have any issues in the shoulders, in your hips, back, knees, whatever, I'm telling you, if you had a regular practice of recovery, daily practice, you can bring your pain level way down or eliminate it entirely, like I've done for myself. I've had back pains in the past. Um, After I got hit by a car at one point, my body just got so thrown out of whack. No matter what I did, it would always tighten up, and it became pretty chronic. But applying a recovery strategy, zero. I have a zero pain level at this point. So it's the only way to have longevity in your fitness. So, all right, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take my shoes off here and show you my routine, the thing that I do. And again, my name is Andre Turan. I'm a fitness trainer. I hold multiple fitness world records. I hold world record for most squats in 24 hours. I hold push-up records in the Guinness Book of World Records, and a number of others. And so it's a lot of strength and endurance work. So these are strategies that are very athletic, obviously, and so it's going to help anybody in fitness. So first thing I want to show you is this device right here. You can get these hand massagers pretty cheap, maybe like $40. You don't have to get the guns. There are these guns that'll pulse into the muscles. Those are okay too, but I think that the idea is to be as gentle as possible. Actually, if you could see this thing vibrating back and forth, that's a pulsing action right there. This is on slow setting. Can you see that? I don't know if it's coming through on the video. Sometimes might not. This is the faster setting, so you might not see it in the fast setting. It's going so fast that maybe I'll put a piece of paper there. You can't really see it. Probably when it goes slower you can. And this is what you would put over your muscles. What this does, can you hear that? What this does is it stimulates circulation, blood to the muscles, to the tendons, because exercise is going to break your body down. That's what exercise does. When you work out really, really well, you're breaking your body down. That's what you want. And then you have that recovery period, and it's really in the recovery period that you get stronger, that you gain endurance, that you boost the metabolism. It's not during the actual activity itself. The actual activity is a catabolic process, just breaking you down. This stimulates the anabolic process, so puts you into like a parasympathetic state. And so this is a crucial tool. I got the one with the rubber ball at the end. That's crucial. Again, you can get one of the massaging guns, but this is what I use, and they're like $40, something like that. And I don't even know what brand this was, because the brand that was here, it got shook off. So anyway, so this is basically what I do. So the first phase is loosening up the muscles, getting the circulation happening. And so I'm going to go through the entire thing. This might take like 15 minutes. I'll try to talk while I'm doing it, but I might just get into a zone. I don't know. Let's hope that there's some light on me here. So I usually start, I put it on the high setting usually. I usually start at the bottom of the feet. All right. When you start at the bottom of the feet, you're stimulating all those nerve endings. You have the most nerve endings in your body at the bottom of your feet. So right here, you're going to begin stimulating that parasympathetic nervous system. And this is going to begin that recovery process. I like doing it at nighttime. I could do watching something, whatever, on Netflix. And I'll do like a minute on each area. I'm going to kind of do like sort of sped up version of it. You see my leg is crossed over. Now you can do it whatever way you want. You want to find the most comfortable position that you can work in. All right, so I'll do the bottom of the feet, then I'll go to the calves and just loosen that up a little. I typically don't have tension in the calves. wherever you have tension, that's where you're going to want to go. You want to really avoid hitting any of your bones, obviously, right? And do not put this near the head. That's really important. Don't put it near the head. Right behind the knees. Get that whole Oh yeah, right there. Oh yeah. I had some serious working out today. Um, just really basic things, Did like 100 pull-ups and a lot of dips and ab exercises on the station here, and I did like 1,000 squats, and then I walked 3 miles. So it was a good workout. Um, and even though I don't feel like I need to really do this from that workout, it's deceiving. I do need to do it because the body goes off just a little bit here and there. And it's not even the exercises that'll throw you off. It's sitting at a desk or driving in a car where you might go out of balance. The glutes, for me, it's the glutes. Right there. Yeah. Starts loosening up the back. Because again, that's where my problem is. It's the lower back. If I get any tightness, that's where it's going to go. So this is the way I do it. It's a very simple. You don't have to think much. You just want to feel it out, hit the major muscles, get that circulation happening there, and get the nerve endings stimulated to begin putting you into that parasympathetic aspect, which is the rest and digest modality of the body. I go for the other side. I see there are some people joining us. Welcome. My name is Andre Turan, and I call this live stream Finding Everlasting Fitness. I just pop on random times. I try to do it at 7 o'clock on Wednesday nights. Tonight I just couldn't wait, so I'm on now. Doing it now. So this is showing how to recover after a long day of work or just working out, whatever, to keep your body in balance so that you can keep working out and keep your power up. Don't have any extended downtime. Really important. Bottom of the feet, all those nerve endings. Oh, I'm tingling. So when you have this on a good setting, nice high setting, you get the lymphatic system kicking in, as well as the nerves. And you don't have to go that long in one area. And I'll show you. This is just part one. This is the loosening up part. And this is a practice. This is actually, in my opinion, 50-50. Working out, you have to know what you're doing right. But if you don't have the right recovery system, forget about it. You're going to get injured at some point. Most likely. If you're like me, I have to learn the hard way myself. So I'm just getting the upper glutes here. Anybody have any sciatic conditions or anything like that? Oh yeah, right there. Oh man, loosening that up. Get the gluteus max and minimus. Oh yeah. So I have this on the high setting. And get some lower back action here. I do this, I try to do it, I don't do it standing. I try to keep pressure off until I get into what I call the fitness correctives, which I'm going to do in a little bit. And for those of you that do work out with me, that are watching this, maybe you're watching the replay or live, this will give you an idea of how I go through it. I haven't even been timing this. I don't know. Maybe I've been doing this for 5 minutes right now. Loosening up. Can you hear that? Shaking going on. I'm getting my mid back right between the shoulder blades. Watch out, don't hit the spine. And the closest that you should ever get to the head, oh man, right there, if anything, is the shoulders. I wouldn't even do the traps The traps we'll do in a different way. You'll see. The traps are these muscles right up here. I'm sure you all know, right? So, shoulder injury, #1 area of injury for women. You want to keep that shoulder girdle locked in place when you're doing exercises. I'll be explaining that in the fitness correctives, which are coming up. So this is setting me up, loosening everything up so that when I do my fitness correctives, oh, I feel so good on that shoulder. Oh, man. And usually, obviously, I'm not talking while I do this. I'm just breathing, and maybe I'm watching something, just feeling it out. Again, these are not expensive. The guns get more expensive. Massage guns can, you want to get a good one that's not noisy, you're looking at hundreds of dollars for those. It's not necessary, I'm telling you. I rarely go into the bicep. I don't really need to myself. So whatever area you feel, I'm just like melting right now, It's just that feeling of softening, really important. And this will help you sleep at night. All right, so there we go. So that's phase 1. Using that hand massager. And then I go into the fitness correctives. Let me just see. All right, welcome. Now I go into the fitness correctives. So right now I'm feeling like butter. I'm like it's really great. I'm going to bring this up a little bit, just so you can see what the fitness correctives are. Hopefully the light will come more on me. So the idea with this is, now we're going to try to lock everything in place. There we go, light, come on. So now everything was softened up, so now I can begin aligning myself. So I start that with pushing my feet down into the floor, down together, getting the inner thighs engaged, flexing the glutes, doing a bit of a pelvic tilt, and a Kegel. The Kegel is crucial. That's the pelvic floor flex, all right? And then I bring my elbows back into the scapula pocket, all right? Palms back and down. So right now I am really keeping myself as aligned and straight as possible. The string is an imaginary string, is pulling my head straight up, and I hold this for like 20 counts. Usually I count in my head. But right now, I'll just get a ballpark. Hold that. I'm squeezing that Kegel, and then I let it go. So you want to keep that pelvis nice and squared, shoulders locked back. So that's especially for women, shoulders locked back and down. That shoulder girdle. You want to do every movement when you're exercising with the shoulders back and down. And that's going to really develop your posture nicely and keep it safe. All right. Now we're going to go to the traps and the neck, relaxing that and stretching that. So I put my hand on my shoulder, look toward that direction, and my opposite hand pulls me 45 degrees across. And I usually do this for about 6 breaths. So I'm just stretching out the side of my neck very gently. And I'm just using my fingers to actually pull up right above my ear, stretching. So I'm stretching these muscles, these sinew, the trap and neck. Just letting it melt away. And as you get softer with all of these muscles, the joints start falling into place. And then I do the other side. Again, it's about 6 breaths. Today I'm not really doing the counts in my head. It's just the ballpark. And I'm still holding that Kegel, and the glutes are squeezed. Lower abs are kind of sucked in a little bit. That helps too. I release that. Then I'm going to do the back of the neck. Hands at the crown of the head. Chin toward the chest. And I still try to keep as upright as possible. I don't want to hunch forward. I just stretch the back of my neck. Still keeping that, what I call neutral spine. And release that. I'm doing shorter versions here. So the whole time I'm locked in. That whole initial thing that I did with the flexing, I'm keeping that feeling in my body. Now we're going to go for pelvis and shoulders and spinal alignment. Arms in a T, Kegel, flex the glutes. So here it's a little harder to feel the Kegel, but just keep trying. Squeezing it, definitely flexing the butt of the leg you're standing on. If you can't do this freestanding, go against the wall or just touch a wall with your finger or something. But it's important to have balance as well. These fine little muscles that keep you stabilized, you've got to train those too, not just the major muscles. All right, then we go for the other side. Lock it in. You want to hold it there. Breathing deep. Flexing the glutes, the Kegel, you're squeezing it. You don't have to give it 100% here, just like a 30% flex of that neutral spine, that feeling, that locked in feeling, which I call solid state. And by the way, that feeling, you want to apply that solid state feeling in every exercise you do, whether you're doing bench presses or riding a bike or jogging or doing push-ups or squats. You're trying to feel that whole solid state. That'll keep your body safer. All right, now we're going to lift to the sides. Same thing, neutral spine, which is also called solid state. And here, you're kind of lifting the leg back and to the sides. You're flexing the glutes, doing that pelvic tilt. And again, if you can't keep that balance, no worries. Hold on to something until you can eventually balance, right? Then go for the other side. Squeeze it in there. So I'm flexing the glutes and the Kegel still happening. Trying to imagine a string pulling my head straight up. Yeah, great for the core, just aligning things. Now we're going to lift straight back. So here, you want to make sure you're really flexing the butt of the leg you're standing on. That's really important, doing that pelvic tilt. So you're lifting straight back. The idea is to have that pelvic tilt, take the pressure off the back. Like right now, my left leg is on the floor. I'm trying to flex that butt cheek just a little bit. Suck the lower abs in, straight line up. So all of this is just like, you know what it's like? I'll tell you what it's like after I'm done with this. Right? It's like, anybody play guitar out there? This is like tuning the guitar. That's what we're doing. Life detunes our bodies. All right, just like a guitar gets detuned. You play it long enough, or if you leave it in a room for too long, it'll get detuned. You have to tune it up every now and then, right? Or every single day. That's what the body's like. Let's go for the other side. All right, same thing, neutral spine. Come on back, light. I'm flexing the right butt cheek now. Actually, well, it's both butt cheeks that are flexing, but definitely the one that's on the floor. Tuning up the body. That's what you're doing. And it doesn't even take that long. So 6 breaths is perfectly fine. All right. This is sort of like a deadlift. Go back into that neutral spine. Arms straight up. Reaching forward. Keep that Kegel strong. Weight is on the toes. Working all those spinal erectors. Flexing the butt. Push those feet together. Keep the arms alongside the ears. And then when you come straight up, flex the glutes and hamstrings. Wow, right there. I even heard a little crack, which was an alignment. It's like a chiropractic alignment that my body just did. Awesome. Okay, so we're not going to go do the full one today. I'm going to go into the final two here, just for alignment. These are the basics. Holding a little bit of an isometric squat. So you want to be as evenly positioned with the feet, sitting back on the heels, right? Still keeping that pelvic tilt, Kegel. And again, I do it for about 6 breaths. Seems like a decent amount of time, doesn't it? It does. And then the final one, just to get the core engaged and tighten everything up. Let me see, man, the camera there. Is this position. It's cut. You could either do the dead bug or the banana, just like this. Trying to keep the small of your back as much on the floor as possible. And then relax. So, okay. And then finally, whatever tensions you have, you would go to that area and just top it off. So I go right to my back, and I top it off with a little bit of the hand massager, soften things up again. And that's it. That's basically how you tune your body up after a hard day of work, or if you sit in awkward positions. That practice right there at bedtime, by the way, if it's after dinner, aids the digestion too. So it's got a lot of benefits, puts you into the parasympathetic state. I'm feeling really relaxed right now. And this is a way, and this is a practice that's equally important to any of your, whatever fitness program you're on. The harder you work out, the more you need to do this kind of a practice. Whew. And I could do more muscles, but that's fine. Yeah. Feeling relaxed and tingly, totally tingly at this point. So I'll be coming on here every now and then. Sometimes I'm just going to jump on, do some live streams. My name is Andre Turan. This is Finding Everlasting Fitness, and you can find out more about me at my website, which is workoutwizard.net, workoutwizard.net, not workoutlizard.net, which is what I told that to somebody this weekend. She thought it was workout lizard. I'm not a lizard. So, and you can always ask questions or just say, hey, I'm here. Like I see Michael Hartman was on. Maybe you're still on. Thou, nay, good to see you all. And hope to see you in the future. That was recovery. That's my routine. I'd love to see if you have a routine. That'd be really cool. Yeah, on a daily basis, must recover. Keep your body free of pain. Thank you, Bridget. Glad to see you're there. Yeah, you know what? Normally I would do this at 7 o'clock. I don't know. I couldn't wait anymore. You know, I was just like, I just want to go live. I wanted to do this. That's the main reason. I wanted to do a little recovery. Oh man, I feel so good now. Thank you. That's the first time I've ever had an audience watching me do my whole recovery routine. And how long was that? I don't even know. There's no timer on where I am right now. Maybe that was like 15 minutes or so. Exciting stuff. So I look forward to seeing you all soon. And have a great night. Bye-bye.